Hello again, YouTube Collector's Domain, for another review, and here today we have something that I've been waiting to do for a year now, and it is finally here, and that is this piece of art right here. This is my first ever Sideshow collectible premium format figure, and oh my god, this thing was well worth the time and effort. Putting myself into months of debt just for this thing. I'm happy. I can die now and go peacefully. This is setting the bar for me. From now on, when I get a real job, like a real office job, I'm gonna be starting to get more Sideshow stuff, because this Vampirella, despite my sister calling it looking like a slut, this thing is amazing. It's huge. Look, there's Great Goldrand, which is one of my larger figures. This is gonna be like the most epic size comparison ever. This is my first ever Sideshow, and I'm so happy, and I gotta show you guys. It came in yesterday, but I was too busy doing other things to be doing a full-out review. I'm not gonna be doing an unboxing because I kind of beat you to it. Couldn't hold out. But ready? Here, let's just start with the review. Here's the box. Get ready. Ready? Bam! With it, that's like 2 feet wide. This box is huge. I didn't expect it to be this big. When it came in the mail yesterday, I was like, what's this? I thought somebody was sending me, like, I don't know, like a bed. The box is huge. It's like maybe 2.5 feet wide. It's just massive. And then, holy cow, like 1.5 foot or 2 feet tall. Thing's huge. It's great. Even the box itself makes a great display piece. Here, let me pull it up. Set it on top of my laptop. Jesus, look at this thing. Here's a sharpener. I don't know if you guys ever have these, but these are the cheap kinds, and put it right next to the box. See, look at that. It's huge. Okay, here's something that you might have. Cybertron Primus. There you go, right there. Damn, that box is huge. The figure comes in a big styrofoam casing and a bunch of more styrofoam holding the pieces inside the styrofoam, so it's pretty interesting. Lots of tape, lots of plastic. My god, look at this thing. It's a really nice box too. It's like a third, it feels like I don't know, it feels like one of those boxes, like that one. It feels like that, but huge. The artwork is great. I wish I could cut it up and turn this side into just a poster, because this would make a nice poster. It's as big as my Lord of the Rings poster of Middle Earth. WTF, look at that thing. I can't get over it. I wish I'd gotten the premium, the exclusive, because it would have come with a print, exclusive print that the regular one, this one, didn't come with. And it was something like this, I think. Not sure. Smaller one, but very similar. But instead I just got this, and oh my god, if you ever get it, well worth getting the regular one too. I actually prefer this one, just because the other head was a bit weird. But this one, oh my god. Okay, so let's get into a review of it, okay? So that's the box. It's just the same thing on all the sides. It's so awesome. Definitely keeping the box. Now here we have the statue. Let me move it first, somewhere we could get a better look at. This is where I'm going to keep it on display from now on, by the way. Years worth of paying off for this son of a bitch. Okay. So in the mail it came in weighing as 17.7 pounds. Yes, this thing weighs about 10, maybe 15 pounds. It's absolutely massive. Most of the weight is inside. It's pretty well distributed between the base and the skull and Vampirella. Vampirella probably being the heaviest part of it, which I'm pretty glad, because this thing is sturdy. Let's get the bad things out of the way real quick. It's a really short list, that's why, and I don't want to forget it. The base is pretty sturdy, but it actually, the sound's a bit hollow. It has some weight to it, I don't know why, but it just feels a little light. And for a bass holding such a heavy figure, I'd wish it was a little sturdier. Other than that, so it does its job well. And another problem is it's a bit wobbly. This statue, I would really wish that the statue would just be static and, you know, wouldn't wobble around, because then you would have chances of paint scraping. They tried doing a really good job at keeping the figure from barely touching the actual base, and they did a pretty good job. Like, see that? It's not actually touching, it's very close. But the fact that it wobbles worries me. Because when it wobbles, when somebody's walking by, look at that, see? Wobble, wobble. I'm just scared that the inside of her thighs are going to start getting scratched. The skull's going to lose some scratching. The hand looks like it's touching, but it barely does. And it's great because the shadow that it casts is just awesome. It's like every part of this figure, or statue, just screams detail. I'll take it apart a little bit. So you could take a closer look at the details of everything and how it's put together. But some people were complaining that her eyes were crooked on statue form, but mine, I think they're pretty straight. And this is probably the best angle to keep her at. On mine it's like this, and I wish it was more of an angle like this, because this shot just captures everything. This side not so much. It's still good, which is the nice thing about it. You could display it from different angles, but a 45-degree angle like this would probably suit her the best. Okay, so I don't know, this thing's huge. Let's do a couple size comparisons. Again, here is Primus. Not even the size of, it's the size of the back of the devil's skull. Just the base. Height wise, it's about 2 Primuses tall. I don't know what kind of unit of measure this is, but it's what I got. I broke my ruler the other day. Yeah, it's about 2 Primus, so that's about maybe a foot tall, a foot 15 inches. It's huge, absolutely massive, and it's about what, 10 inches wide. I forget, but here we go. Ready? Here, look at this. This is actual like material, like cloth or leather or rubber, some kind of material, and it's really soft and it feels really nice, and it fits her nicely. It's not sagging anywhere, and these curves actually feel like they're natural. Like, see that little shadow right there that's cast? That's great. It's like taut in places that it should be taut, so that I think it's caused by that. And it hugs her nicely. There's nothing loose. Goes all the way up to here. There's a little jewel on her chest. Let's take a look at her face. Man, it's like got the right amount of makeup. It looks just like her comics. It's a pinup girl. This is a pinup girl. It's absolutely great. You can see that her lips are just so deep red. Really, really deep red. It's almost caked on there, but it's borderline too much and borderline just right. Her reds are the shiniest part of her face. Her eyelashes are one piece. Her earrings are, those parts scare me because this one is only connected by her ear. This one is connected down to her hair or something, can't really tell. Then her cheekbones, the detail that goes into them, the makeup is just right. They're even on both sides. I was afraid that one side would be darker or lighter than the other. The eyes are beautiful. They almost look real. It's like emerald green. It's just, I like this type of look for her. It just looks right. Because I know there's some versions of Vampirella